Welcome back. Tonight we got some wild weather phenomenon, a freaky feline, and other creepy videos from all around the world. So kick back, grab your snacks, and let's go.
So you have this spiritual battle that is taking place. At the same time, the physical world is being removed. You may notice recently that you keep losing items around the house, or your belongings just keep disappearing and reappearing. This is the new normal. A lot of us are falling back on our family and friends. Even couples that have been together for years, they are finally breaking up. This is because of the shift that is happening. It's all about your conscience and vibration now. You have a left path and a right path. Your left path will be those who are still stuck in the third dimension. They are still stuck in this material realm, and they cannot think outside the box. Some souls come here and get trapped in this prison, but your whole goal is to ascend. You must break this mental lock and go higher. Now the path on the right, these will be all your people who are trying to grow and are shifting. They are always trying to expand their knowledge. They don't have this big ego and think they know it all. They love to grow. Now you must remember, we are all energy. Energy is everything. We are just living a human experience. The energy within is more important than your meat suit. You must continue to grow mentally. It's you that carry the torch for your family. You carry the torch for younger generations. And you must make the ascension and become an ascended master. You have a choice. We all do. And you must learn yourself before you can learn anything else.
Now I know goddamn well. It's raining in every spot but on that damn Cheeto. Do y'all see this shit? The Cheeto is like protected in this circle. What the hell going on? Now y'all see all this rain. Look, it's raining in every spot. It's not raining on that Cheeto. Now I know I ain't going crazy, bro. That Cheeto is it, bro. What the hell is going on? Man, it's something going on. It's raining in every spot, but on that effing Cheeto. Bro, maybe I need to get that Cheeto for good luck, bro. Maybe that Cheeto got some kind of powers or something to it. If I go out there and get that Cheeto and play the lottery and hit the lottery, I already know that's a special kind of Cheeto. Bro, that's amazing. It's raining in every spot, but on that damn Cheeto. What kind of damn Cheeto is that? Just the Cheeto must made that motherfucker himself. That's a special kind of Cheeto. They must made that in another factory or something.
It's 2025 and even the rain is on a New Year, New Me diet. But if you're feeling dangerous, you can always go take a bite and try it.
They even tried holy water.
Dangerously cheesy.
Shay.
Hypertrichosis is a rare disease of excessive hair growth.
Ryan Garcia gonna need a lot of security after what he just exposed.
He's only using this to sell the fight.
What do you mean?
He must be off his meds. He knows nothing about us.
What? I mean the elites. Nah, yo, you're one of them. Nuh-uh. You're on the other side. Let's have a pizza party. Nah, I'm good off that.
That actually prove the Mandela effect is a government experiment.
So she was able to prove this.
Yeah, so one of the most popular Mandela effects is the Fruit of the Loom Mandela effect, where everybody remembers there being a cornucopia on the logo of Fruit of the Loom clothing, but apparently there's not. And this lady was super convinced that there used to be a cornucopia on the logo, but Fruit of the Loom came out and said that they've never had a cornucopia, basically just calling this lady crazy. And Fruit of the Loom even has a post of all the past logos they had all the way back to like 1893. And basically they're trying to prove that they've never had a cornucopia on their logo. But then someone came out and they actually have photo proof of this, that they found a piece of clothing in their closet with a cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom logo. And then after this, people did more digging and they actually found newspaper articles talking about Fruit of the Loom and how there's a cornucopia around it.
Wait, so this is like the first Mandela effect to really be confirmed?
Yeah, then they literally found government documents of the Fruit of the Loom company mentioning a cornucopia, showing that the cornucopia has been a part of the company. So they can't say it's never existed. And since this lady has been able to prove this Mandela effect wrong, people now think that the government has been using the Mandela effect to try to see how much history they could erase without the population knowing.
The government might come after you now for saying that.
Dude, that is scary.
Yeah.
Oh, holy fucking shit, guys.
I think power adjust.
Oh no. Holy fucking shit. I don't think we'll be able to get video of it because it's not rain wrapped. Holy fuck.
No, I don't know.
I really want to believe this is real, but the guy's voice doesn't match the excitement of what's going on. It looked like to me Moses' insurance plan ain't kicked in yet because he still got to walk around with a stick.
In random news of 2024, Lake Lanier is opening a water park this spring. Lake Lanier. Now, if you're like, I don't know much about lakes, but for some reason that seems really familiar to me, it's probably because you've heard it a dozen times on the news. It's completely haunted and over 200 bodies have been pulled out since the early 90s. This lake has been in the news more than any other lake, in my opinion. And guess what? A lot of people say that there are hands that are pulling people down. It's probably strong currents and undertow. But it does have some haunted history because it used to be a thriving black community. And they said, what if we flood it and make it a lake instead? And that's what they did. And now hundreds of people have died in there. And they were like, you know what would be dope here? A water slide. One of those ones that goes like this. And then you land in Lake Lanier. Now, if you have any plans on going here, you are probably either insane, completely dumb, or very racist, or all three. Because you need to tell me that you want to splash around in a mass grave and your life, you don't care about your life? That's how symbolic you are? You'd rather be like, haha, this used to be a black community. You gonna risk your life? 200 bodies. And y'all wanna go, wee! That seems a little historically charged, if you know what I mean. Because why? What is appealing about that? Swimming in a place that people die at? I hope it's not me. Well, I hope it is. Anybody who actively buys tickets and is like, I wanna splash around in this place, I mean, if it happens, it happens.
Yes, my thrill-seeking friends, I will be sitting this one out as well. But it's kind of sad that we got a paranormal order part before GTA 6.
Hey yo, peace fam, source God, alright TV, bang bang bang, more life family, bliss up, abundance at the done door, already. So yo, Bambo, this is over there in the Philippines. They just got hit by a 6.7 fam on the Richter scale. And yo, you guys see the results, people running, scrambling, ceiling falling down. But once again, family, it's just a sign of the times that we live in, right? The BIBLE said to be earthquakes and pestilence and all kinds of destruction in diverse places. Everything, everywhere, all at once, fam. Just one big cornucopia of judgment, my friends. Yeah, man. So, like we always say, adapt or die. Is it mean, get right with the Most High. Yeah, man. Family, get yourself in alignment and in balance and start resonating with the new earth flow. Anyone who's suffering from dissonance, who's not in harmony with the new wave, you will be erased. You're going to be wiped out and removed from the new pattern because you don't fit the pattern, obviously.
So that is a mummified leprechaun that is over 100 years old, that a family bloodline of ex-witches have. And a lot of people have no idea that leprechauns are actually water spirits that come from an ancient Ireland Celtic deity called Lugh. Lugh was a pantheon that was known for his craftsmanship. Lugh was a deity that was known for his craftsmanship and was the first origin of leprechaun. A leprechaun is a compound of root words meaning small corp. And the higher level leprechauns actually wear red, and the lower leprechauns tend to wear green. And they have this crazy depiction that leprechauns are actually supposed to be nice and friendly, and when you see them, there's a sign of good luck, but they're the complete opposite. They're actually very vulgar, and they're very foul with their words. They're known to be very sneaky, and they test humans on their greediness. So when they see you, they will make contracts with you. So therefore, on St. Patrick's Day, you are actually unknowingly worshiping and idolizing and participating in a worldwide ritual for a pantheon that is named Lugh. This is why you need to be very cautious on what you allow yourself to participate in, because they have y'all celebrating stuff that y'all have no background knowledge on at all. But y'all stay safe.
That's right, sister. The only green I'm gonna have on that day is gonna be my wallet. And it's also the only day that finders keepers does not apply.
If for some reason you see a massive pot of gold on the side of the road, just keep driving. Don't even look at it for too long, because if he assumes that you're going to try and steal his gold, you're cooked. Number 2.
Fans are now coming out saying that they felt a demonic presence during some of Bad Bunny's recent performances, and more specifically during his hit song Vaticano. In a second I'm gonna show you the video, but it got so bad that this fan even said this: I planned my bathroom break with the set list to leave right before Vaticano to come back as soon as it was done for this exact reason. Schools with hoods all surrounding Bad Bunny while he sings around red fog. And it's hundreds of fans that have come out and said this. As you can see right here, this person said, I love Benito, but this part of the performance was real scary. I didn't want to post this clip because it looks evil. And they continued on by saying it's definitely giving satanic ritual vibe. And that was schools in hoodies again, but this time with fire coming out from the floor. And Bad Bunny continues to go up. This is his latest accolade, the artist with the most 600 million viewed videos in YouTube history. He's sitting at 28, but chat, say it with me. I will come.
يا ناس الشمس ما تنشاف سبحان الله العظيم
I still can't believe what I saw today.
The words he says. Hey, try to now, bro. Hey, yo, chess.
Nah, I don't know if it's a skinwalker or not, but it's definitely invited to the cookout.
There's a straight giant gecko in the water. Look at that thing. Oh, you're just opening his mouth.
Of variables. The Peters projection map. The sizes on this map are right. The shapes are distorted. Look at the green one on this map. Right there. See it?
Yeah, it's really tiny.
See how small that is?
Right.
Look at it on the Mercator projection.
So why do they do that? I don't understand.
Why? Because the Pope commissioned Mercator to make a map that shows the spread of Christianity. So all the countries in which there are predominantly white people are larger than those in the southern part of the world.
Nah, bro, it's okay. We'll just take my whip to the mall. Some people would rather just be cheap and take the easy way out and make everything themselves.
Twins, come here. Can y'all stop looking at the same angle? Oh!
Little guys have been spotted sneaking through homes in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Using the cover of night, little guys are known to break into residences with the sole intent of rearranging the belongings of the occupants. Upon completion of their midnight mission, little guys retreat into walls, floorboards, and ventilation systems to rest and wait for residents to wake. It is thought that little guys gain sustenance from the confusion of humans. As occupants become increasingly baffled by the misplacement of their property, little guys become energized and prepare to target another household. Once fully rested, they promptly relocate and the mischievous cycle is continued. Little guys are notoriously difficult to spot and even harder to capture untrained. Seen here stopped in their tracks, little guys will almost always freeze if they sense detection. This behavior is thought to be a poorly developed defense mechanism. This has been a public service announcement from the Ministry of Latent Places.
Hell, is this doll alive and walking like a human? Someone told me that this doll is 1 million years old. My cat said it's gorgeous. Me and my cat is besties.
Poor little guy. I bet he woke up thinking it was gonna be the best day ever. I bet $100 this is gonna be his last birthday party sleepover. Just be careful, it might be a loose tooth in the birthday cake.
Tricks. There are CIA documents that tell you how to contact people telepathically, heal parts of your body using your mind, and remember forgotten memories. And all of the instructions for these live in a document that was declassified in 2003 called the Gateway Intermediate Workbook. In the late 70s and early 80s, the CIA was super interested in studying the psychic abilities of the mind. This document is wild. Look at this. To reduce pain signals, I'll move so you can pause this to read it if you want to. But what is this? Repeat the number 55515. There are diagrams instructing you how to exhale stale, used up energy out of your feet, how to perceive distant events and people, remote viewing. Again, I'll move so you can pause to read this if you want to. But the most interesting thing in all of this is that every single exercise starts with an affirmation. And the affirmation essentially states that we are more than our physical body, contrary to popular belief. Not only that, but the affirmation also asks non-physical entities for their protection. This document was part of the Gateway experiments. I put the link of that in my bio if you want to read the full document. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is there more to this, or was this a waste of resources? And follow for more like this.
This is a direct message for the U.S. government. This message is a call to action for those in power. We're tired of being censored, tired of being silenced. This movement is our way of resisting, of standing up against censorship. It's sad that it's come to this, that I have to hide behind a mask to speak the truth. But until censorship ends and freedom of speech is protected, the mask stays on, a symbol of our defiance. Masked influencers like myself are rising up as a counterculture movement, but we cannot do this alone. Every one of you, my fellow soldiers, has a crucial role to play. Spread this message far and wide with urgency. Let every corner of the nation hear our call. This is the Alliance, and together we won't be silent.
They come evacuate us right now.
Where would we go?
I'll just go across the street, I guess. Just be prepped, I guess, in case they do. No, that was our top window. They're gonna have to come in and fix it now.
It looks like we've got another alien on a plane, just like last summer when that lady was saying that MF is not real. This guy seems terrified though, and so does everyone else on the plane. Here's what apparently the alien looks like as well. Looks pretty creepy to me. But I thought it was interesting that everyone on this plane seems like they're freaking out, that something is very wrong. It's not just some fight or whatever.
I definitely don't blame you. I probably would have jumped over 3 rows of seats myself. Wait, she looks kind of familiar. It's like a girl I used to date without her makeup and lashes on.
I can't afford a home. I don't feel safe. Groceries are way too expensive. My entire neighborhood is filled with homeless people. Best I can do is ban TikTok.
So, you mean to tell me that a cargo ship lines up exactly with the main pillar for that bridge, hits that main pillar, and that bridge comes down? If y'all know anything about the art of war, infrastructure is a main thing. If you can take out bridges and you can take out roads, it makes it hard to get around and do what you gotta do. Is that what happened? I don't know. Chinese vessel? It was. Man, I'm telling y'all, y'all just have food in your crib, have everything you need. They keep talking about a Black Swan event. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better start waking up around here. This shit, that was dead on. It wasn't like it barely clipped it. Watch the video, watch where it comes in at. Dead on that pillar. That don't make no sense, y'all. Just don't make no sense to me, man. I could see if they were trying to get underneath and they kind of clipped it or something like this. That mark was headed dead on that pillow. Prayers go out to anybody who was on that bridge, but I'm telling you, man, you know, the government keeps hinting this shit, and I think our government's playing a role in all this too, man, because They need control. That's why they want to get rid of this app so we can't speak to each other no more, man. Stay safe out there. Be diligent, man. Or it makes you start to think when you got to go drive over a bridge or you got to do something, because infrastructure is important, especially if you're going to war or you're bringing a war to another country. What's the first thing you've seen them do? What's the first thing you've seen in Ukraine? You've seen them take out bridges and roads, man. I'm telling you.
In entertainment news, Shark Tank star Damon John recently revealed that he spent over $300,000 on 4 tattoos. This comes after he was criticized for predatory business loans and unfair practices. Sources state the reason for the lower back art was to gain more street cred in his hood of Brooklyn, New York.
Shark saves people's life in the middle of the ocean. So what should have been a 2-hour boat ride turned into a nightmare when the people fell asleep and drifted out into the middle of the Pacific Ocean. So when they finally woke up, they realized that they had lost sight of land and they completely ran out of fuel. Fortunately, they had plenty of food and they knew how to fish. The only problem was they had no water. So 5 weeks goes by and the brother-in-law of the guy finally started to get dehydrated and was about to pass away from the exposure from the sun. But the guy's name was Tukai, and he was a believer in Jesus, and every morning he would pray, and something amazing happened. After 5 weeks with no water, a tropical storm came in and it rained enough that they could fill up 2 5-gallon buckets. And 10 more weeks went by, and with no sign of rescue, Tukai woke up every morning and he was praying. Then suddenly, one day while they were sleeping, they felt a bump from underneath the boat. And there was a shark, and this shark was literally pushing the boat toward a fisherman's boat. Now that is God. Tukai was able to wave the boat down and they were saved. So if you believe in the power of prayer, subscribe right now and I'll see you in the next video.
So what you are looking at is how they do cockroach farming in China. Raise your hand if you had no idea that there were cockroach farms. I thought we just farmed stuff that we liked. I've never seen a roach in the right place, you know? This is the only time I've seen a roach in the correct place. It's always some place that you do not want it to be. Even if you're outside walking on the street, you're like, oh, roach. Gross.
Ugh. There's more roaches on him than it is on the floor. I'm pretty sure he had to take at least one of them home. Alright, that's it for creepy and haunting TikToks that'll keep you up at night. I do highly suggest that you watch SpongeBob before bed. That way you won't be waking up in the morning with your thumb in your mouth in the fetal position. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Comment on your favorite clips and join the space crew as we rock it.